Hello guys, let's start our lesson about multi-step story problems. Here we have some steps to do it, to solve the multi-step story problems. First of all, we have to read the story loudly more than one time carefully. And you must know the details and the quantities given. And search for a keyword if you have. Number 2, you have to decide the operation. Is it plus? Is it minus? Is it times? Is it division? And you can solve the problem by using one of these strategies. Third, you have to solve the hidden question, if exists, and how can you use the strategy to solve the problem. The last thing, you have to check your answer, is it correct or wrong. Here we have some note that the multi-step problem is a problem that involved more than one operation. So you have to read to understand, then plan, then solve. Last thing, you have to check your answer. Here in the first example, in 1 year, a school used 15,730 red papers and 3,960 fewer blue papers than red papers and 4,510 fewer green papers than blue papers. How many papers were used in all? First of all, we have to read the story problem carefully and think about which operation we will use it. Here he gave you the number of red papers and he said that the blue papers is fewer than the red by 3,960. Fewer here means I'm gonna make minus to get the number of blue. So I will write here 15,730 minus 3,960 to get the number of blue papers. Then he said that to get the green papers, it is fewer than the blue papers by 4,510. So I'm gonna write here 11,770 minus 4,510 to get the number of green papers. After make subtraction, the answer is 7,260. Here we have the number of green and the number of blue, and he already gave me in the story problem the numbers of red papers. After that, he wants how many papers were used in all. All here means I'm gonna make adding for the three numbers. Here, to get the total, 15,730 plus 11,770 plus 7,260. So the answer will be 34,760. In the first story problem, Hani and his father are going on a road trip to his grandfather's house, which is 700 kilometers away. On the first day, they travel 253 kilometers, and on the second day, they travel 307 kilometers. How many kilometers will they need to travel to reach his grandfather's house? First of all, we will write they traveled in the beginning 253 plus 307. Let's make it in a draft. 253 plus 307. I'm gonna start from the ones. 3 plus 7 equal 10, 0 and carry up 1, and 1 plus 5 plus 0 is 6, 2 plus 3 equal 5. So they traveled 560 kilometers. Now I want they need how many kilometers to travel. So I'm gonna write 700 minus 560. Let's do it in a draft. 700 minus 560. 0 minus 0 equals 0, and 0 minus 6, it can. So I will borrow from 7. 7 will be 6 and 0 will be 10. 10 minus 6 equals 4 and 6 minus 5 equals 1. So they need to travel 140 kilometers to their grandfather's house. In the second story problem, Ashraf has 1,578 LE. Then he bought a book for 52 LE. And by the left money, he bought 14 shirts of the same kind. What is the cost of each shirt? First of all, I'm gonna write the money left here, 1,578 minus the price here of the book, 52. So let's write it in a draft. 1,578 minus 52. 8 minus 2 equals 6. And 7 minus 5 equals 2. And drop 5 and 1. So the money left with him, 1,526 LE. Then let's write the cost of each shirt. So I will write 1,526 divided by 14. Now let's make longer division by the standard way. I'm gonna write 1,526 under the line and 14 the divisor out. Here we have 4 digits in the dividend, so the quotient must be 4 digits. And let's write in a draft table 14 from 0 till 5. And if I need more, I will continue. Now I will take the first digit. 1 divided 14, it can, because this is a smaller, so I will write 0. Now let's take the 2 digits together to become bigger. Now 15 is bigger than 14, so I can make division now. Let's check here in table 14. Is here 15? No, so I will take the smallest and nearest. Here is 15, is between 14 and 28. So I will choose the smallest and nearest. I will take here 1. So 1 times 14 equals 14. After multiply, let's make subtraction. 5 minus 4 equals 1 and 1 minus 1 equals 0. After subtraction, let's bring down 2. Now 12 divided 14. It can. Let's check here in the table. It's smaller. It's between 0 and 14. Let's write the smallest and the nearest. So I'm gonna write 0 up. 0 multiplied 14 equals 0. Then let's make subtraction. 12 minus 0 equals 12. Then after that, let's bring down 6. So the number is 126. 126 divided by 14. Now I must continue the table because I stopped till 70. So let's write table 14 times 6 and 14 times 7 and 14 times 8 and 14 times 9 here. Here I see that 14 times 9 equal 126. I will select it and write 9 up. Then 9 multiply 14 equal 126. After that, let's make subtraction. 126 minus 126 equals 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 109 LE. This is the cost of each shirt. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video.